What's up everyone, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 3 Gear Up episode. In today's episode, we're taking a look at the Beretta PMX. This is the military variant of the PMXS. If you guys don't know about this firearm, don't worry because I didn't know about it much either until I looked further into it. So when there's a new firearm released in the game, what I like to do is I like to do my research. So first, I look at the firearm, especially from the leaked images and whatnot. I look at it and I kind of determine, okay, what brand could this be? So it took me a while to find it, but the Beretta is what they actually went with here. And this is a firearm that was supposedly presented in 2017. However, the civilian only had it on the market around 2021, which again is called a PMXS. So pretty cool. It looks like a very cool little firearm here. You don't know much about it other than the fact that it's chambered in 9mm. Even though there's a lot of firearms out there that I do know about, it's very, very cool and interesting to find firearms I don't know anything about at all and learn new things about them. Let's get into the little replica here. So the way that I made this thing look is based off of the PMXS video that Beretta officially posted on YouTube when they kind of decked it out. So this is, again, similar to it, but not exactly like it. They use different attachments, but I figured I'm going to go with the ones that I have on here. They're pretty effective for certain things, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. But yeah, other than that, pretty cool. Again, I hate that this is not centered properly. I don't know why COD does that, but whatever. So starting from the muzzle here, we're using the Lacerda compensator, or Lacerda, I don't know how to pronounce that word, I'll be honest with you guys. But this will help with horizontal recoil control, which is something you definitely want. Now, of course, there are some other ones that kind of balance it out to where you have a little bit more vertical and recoil gun kick control. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like this compensator works well with me. But the next one, if this one's not good for you guys, is the X10 Razor Comp. Highly recommend those two. If you guys want to run a suppressor, go for it. But honestly, I'm just trying to replicate it. And I kind of want to run a muzzle that works for me, so this one would be it. Moving on to the laser here, we're using the ULO 66 laser. This is more for hipfire, recoil control, and tac stance spread. So I highly recommend this one in case you guys want to run and gun and do a little bit of hip firing. Highly recommend it because hip firing is definitely going to come in hand once in a while. Moving on to the optic here, we're using the AimOp V4, which is more of like an aim point T2 or T1, whatever you want to call it. Very cool, and definitely something that I've seen in the video that they were using. There are different variants that I have. Something that looks a little bit better would be like this one here, the Mythmaker, because of those little holes drilled on the side, but it doesn't really matter, or this one too. But yeah, I just run the one with the bronze lens. Moving on to the rear grip here, we're using the PCS 90 Assault Grip. Clearly, you guys can tell I'm not feeling that great lately, so I'm kind of mispronouncing things, not reading it right. But yeah, we're going to be using that grip for more recoil control and just to cover up the weird design underneath. And yeah, we don't want to see that design. Moving on to the underbarrel here, we're using the Bruin Bastion Angled Grip. This is one of the best for hipfire control and hipfire spread, both minimum and maximum, and of course that tac stance, which I don't really, use the gun in tac stance mode, also known to me as canted aiming. I don't really do that stuff, but if you guys like that, definitely go ahead and hit that grip. But again, it's good for hipfire spread, so definitely recommend using it for hipfire if you guys want. I don't recommend using anything else. They look a little bit funky, like yeah, the Bruin heavy support, of course everyone runs this. But I don't know, it just doesn't suit the gun at all. So if you guys are replicating it, use a little tiny angled grip or hand stop. I think that should do the trick. And that's it for the attachments. Now, I'm not using any camo for this, but if you guys want to use a solid color, I highly recommend using charcoal, which is just straight up black paint finish on the gun. This looks absolutely incredible. It doesn't look like it does much from the regular one. As you guys can see, this is the charcoal and regular. So it doesn't look like it does much, but it does clean it up a little bit, makes it look a little bit more civilian. So if you guys want to go for that look, definitely go for it. However, Beretta does offer these firearms in a tan type of paint scheme. So if you guys want to go with tan here, you guys can, or in other words, sand. Yeah, no camo for me, and that's basically it for the build. Let's go ahead, hop into the shooting range, and then we'll talk a little bit about it, and I'll show you guys what the gun is like, and I'll let you guys listen to it. Pretty short little demonstration there. That actually was so quick compared to the FN Evolus, which is a video I just got done making as well. Yeah, very shocking. But anyways, so that's it for the firearm. Now I'm going to do a little recoil test here because the recoil does jump up a little bit, and I don't know if it's my stick drift or what, but I did test this earlier, and it wasn't too bad for close range. But yeah, I'm just going to do another test here because I did actually change an attachment before I started recording. And yeah, so let's see what this is like. So 10 meters. Ooh, I thought I was going to kill it, but faster. This gun is maxed out for me, and honestly, I enjoyed the heck out of it. And I did run very similar attachments aside from the barrel. The barrel that I ran was obviously the PCC variant because in COD, apparently you need the maximum damage for everything in order for it to work properly. So that's very unfortunate. Now, it's not like you can't run it like this. For sure you can. But again, the PCC variant, also known as the pistol carbine variant, is it does a lot more damage because you have that longer barrel. But as you can see, the recoil isn't too bad. Of course, around 50 meters, no matter what SMG you have, you're not going to be hitting much, and you probably shouldn't be aiming for anyone that far away anyways. But if you guys are using it up close, it will definitely shred. Okay, ignore that. I completely missed my target there. Yeah, like it's pretty good. So I highly recommend trying this loadout. Of course, there's better ones out there, but I mean, again, we're going for a replica, so this is a replica. This is right off Beretta's YouTube channel. They have a video of the PMX if you guys want to check that out. And at the very end of the video, they show off their little PMX S with attachments on. The grip is different, but the sight is the same and whatever else on it. So ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and check out the description below if you guys are interested in any Control Freak or Scuff products while you're playing Modern Warfare 3. And I'll see you guys in my next replica video. I'm not too sure what I'm going to make yet, but I think I have a couple ideas already off the top of my head. Sorry, in my head. What am I saying, dude? Okay. I need to take a little bit of a break because clearly I am rambling on. But yeah, peace out, ladies and gents, and see you guys in my next video.